Hi guys, this is Race on the way. This is part 4 of Deku had Danny Phantom power. Where we last left off, Deku took control of the Nomu, stopping it in its tracks, allowed All Might to have a much easier time fighting the Nomu. After All Might deals with the Nomu, Shigaraki tries to attack him. Before Shigaraki tries to attack All Might, Deku jumps in and blasts him away. When Deku asks All Might, "Are you okay?" he sees him powering down. Deku sees All Might coughing. He turns him intangible, flies him all the way to Recovery Girl. When the Recovery Girl turns around, she sees Deku and All Might in a small form. Before Recovery Girl says something, Deku tells her there's something wrong with All Might. After All Might wakes up in a skinny form, Deku walks over to him and asks him, "What's wrong with you?" All Might sighs, telling Deku everything about his quirk, his injuries, and Mirio. Deku asks All Might, "So how'd you get that injury?" All Might tells Deku his fight against All for One. When All Might and Deku continue to talk, Recovery Girl leaves the room, getting a call from the principal asking if All Might with you. Deku tells All Might, "Since you told me your secret, let me tell you mine." All Might asks Deku, "What is your secret about?" Deku tells him it's about my powers. All Might tells Deku, "Sure kid, why not?" Deku tells All Might that he is quirkless. All Might says, "Wait, you're quirkless? But how?" Deku goes into detail about his family and how he got his powers. All Might says, "Wait, ghosts are real? And you're half ghost, half human?" Deku tells All Might, Yes, I am." All Might asks, "What about the other ghosts? What do you do to them?" Deku explains about the ghost zone. All Might asks, "So how do you get there?" Deku tells him, "By a machine my family made, or I can just use my powers to make one." All Might asks Deku, "Are you the only one with this power?" Deku tells him, "No, I'm not the only one." All Might asks, "How many are there?" Deku says, "Besides me, there's 3 of them." All Might asks Deku, "Are they good?" Deku tells him 2 of them are good, but the 3rd one is not. Deku tells him 2 of them are his cousin. All Might asks, "Do you know where they are now?" Deku tells All Might no. All Might asks Deku, "Do you think they became heroes?" Deku tells him, "Yeah, I think so." Deku asks All Might, "What time is it?" All Might tells Deku the time. Deku tells All Might, "It's been nice talking to you." All Might tells Deku, "Don't worry, your secret's safe with me." Once Deku gets home, his mom tells him to come here. Once Deku walks into the living room, he sees his cousin. Deku asks, "What are you doing here?" Danlene tells him to visit you two. "So how have you guys been?" Deku tells her everything is going great, no problems yet. She asks, "What about your training?" Deku tells her it's been going good so far. "How's the ghost hunting?" Deku tells her, "I've been mostly dealing with small-time ghosts." Danlene asks Inko, "Can I stay here for a while?" Inko tells her, "Of course you can." Next day comes, Mr. Aizawa comes in with an arm cast. He tells him all about the sports festival. Once at the end of class, Danlene and Deku starts training for a week. Once the sports festival comes, Deku transforms and puts on his gym outfit. Midnight tells Deku to come out here so he can make a speech. Once Deku reaches the mic, he tells everyone good luck. Once the race begins, Todoroki tries to freeze everyone. During the race, Deku begins to phase through everyone, including the ice. After phasing through everything, Deku begins to sprint. When it came to the tightrope, Deku starts to fly over it. When it came to the landmine, Deku starts to float over them. After the mine, Deku got in first place, with Shoto in second place and Bakugo in third place. Once the cavalry battle begins, Deku gets the same team as in the original. When it came to the cavalry battle, Deku becomes the front horse and Tokiyama becomes the rider. When Todoroki tries to freeze them, Deku uses fire to melt his ice. When Todoroki tries to corner them, Deku just starts to phase through his ice. Deku gets in first place of the cavalry battle. Before the fight begins, Deku was told about Shincho's quirk. When the fight begins, Shincho asks Deku a question. Before Shincho gets an answer, Deku throws him outside the ring. After Todoroki's fight, he talks to Deku. Todoroki asks Deku what his quirk is. Deku explains how he's using his powers. Todoroki gives Deku the exact same speech as in canon. When Deku walks down the hallway, he sees Endeavor. Endeavor walks up to Deku, telling him to make Shoto use his fire. Before Deku can respond, Danlene comes walking down the stairs. She asks Endeavor, why does he need to do that? Endeavor looks upset, so he walks away. Danlene tells Deku, "Good luck in your next fight." When it came to the fight between him and Todoroki, he was using some of his abilities. Todoroki's wondering why Deku isn't using all his powers. Deku asks Todoroki, "Why aren't you using your fire?" When Todoroki tries to throw a big ice attack at Deku, Deku decides to use a heat wave. When Todoroki stops using his eyes, Deku tells Todoroki that his fire, not his father's. When Todoroki starts using his fire, they both dash at each other. When Todoroki tried to use his fire, he was overwhelmed by Deku's ectoplasm. During the fight with Ida, when he tried to use his reciprocal burst, but Deku caught his leg and threw him in the air. After throwing Ida into the air, Deku used his electricity to cover the ground, knocking him out on impact. During his fight with Bakugo tried to use the explosion as a smoke screen. The fight continues until Bakugo tried to use his special move. When Bakugo tried to use its electric impact, Deku makes a shield, plus makes the clone. The clone holds the shield while Deku starts phasing through the floor. After Bakugo finishes his attack, he sees he done little damage to the shield. After that, the original comes out of the ground using a thunderbolt, shocking Bakugo out of the ring. When that happened, Deku was declared the winner of the sports festival. After Deku gets his medals, Denley tells him good job. During the next day, Deku doesn't know what agency to go to. All Might comes to the door asking Deku can he talk to him. All Might asks Deku, did you choose an agency yet? Deku tells him no, not yet. All Might tells Deku there's a certain someone looking for you. All Might tells him that he also knows you. All Might tells Deku he also wants you to join his agency. Deku asks All Might how does he know me? All Might tells Deku, do you know the boy Mirio? Deku tells him, yeah, why? Mirio has been talking about you. He wants to know what you're fully capable of. Deku asks All Might what's the name of his agency. All Might tells him it's Night Eye's agency. Deku tells him sure, I'll pick him. When he's walking down the hall, he sees Ida walking past him. Deku walks over to Ida, asking him, are you okay? Uraraka walks over telling Deku about Ida's brother. Once he hears the news, he puts his arm around Ida's shoulder telling him, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Ida tells him I'll be fine, and walks away. After he does that, Deku rushes to the bathroom, transforming and sending a clone after Ida. During a few days with Night Eye, Deku starts having a bad feeling. We cut to the clone with Ida, seeing Hosu City being attacked. Before the clone gets into action, he sees Ida running away. The clone starts to follow Ida. He sees Ida trying to fight the hero killer, Stain. Once Ida gets stabbed, Stain uses his quirk to paralyze Ida. During that, the original pops up. Before Stain can finish the job, Deku flies in, blasting him away. Ida tells Deku that this is his fight. Deku gives him the speech that Todoroki gave him in the original. During the fight with Stain, the clone got the wounded hero out of there. During the fight, Ida got up and helped Deku, and tag team on Stain. After tying up Stain, a flying Nomu comes around and picks up Deku. Stain tries to kill the Nomu, but it's too fast for him. Before Deku tries to break free, a hand comes out of the Nomu and pulls him right through him. When that happens, Deku is thrown into a building. Once Deku gets up, he sees a man he never saw before. Deku asks him, who are you? He tells him, you don't need to know that. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I got 4 more what ups to do. 3 of them will be for Deku, and there's another one. The 4th one will be for Asta.